on the maxillary rubber dam punching holes. And we want a rubber dam to look nice and tucked in like this, but we got to start with planning, and that means picking a rubber dam. This is a 6x6 inch Nictone latex rubber dam. It happens to be medium weight, and it is 6 inches tall and 6 inches wide. We'd like to place our maxillary hole 1 inch from the top of the rubber dam. And today we're going to isolate from tooth number 2 to tooth number 8. So we'll go ahead and mark the hole. And about 5 millimeters apart from each other for the holes is an adequate spacing, because you want to have enough rubber dam between the teeth so it doesn't leave an open area, or too much rubber dam so that it bunches up on itself. And I usually estimate this, but you could also use a way of measuring this that is quite simple, and that is to utilize the instrument handle of a mirror or a hand instrument of some kind, and just put the holes on the outside of the width of that particular instrument, and that gives you a really good idea of the spacing. Once you reach the canine, you're going to change direction into more of a posterior vector and go ahead and just mark off the holes for the premolars and the molars. I don't like utilizing a template. I like to do this by hand. This is a 5-hole punch, and these are adequate. I don't think you need to have a 6-hole punch. We can usually find the right hole that we need, and we're going to utilize the largest hole for the area where the clamp is going to go, and the next largest hole down for the molar, and then we're going to move down to the premolar, which will be the middle hole. And we can use that hole all the way for the anterior, or we can move it down even further. The key is to try to size it so that the hole matches the diameter of the tooth. And you can see I'm just working my way across like this. And I don't like using these preformed guides for punching holes, because rarely does a patient have an arch form that matches that. It's just best to do this by hand. And we're finishing up the hole punching here to the central incisor, and that's basically it from the midline to the second molar. In the next part of the series, we'll discuss clamp selection and how